After the terror attacks in Paris and Southern California, you can expect to see heightened security around Crew Stadium for the MLS Cup this Sunday.
The team itself is focusing on winning that team coverage tonight. Matt Barnes spoke to Crew players, but let's start with Renee LaSalle, who is live at MAPFRE Stadium. Renee, security is going to be stepped up at the stadium, right?
Well, actually, Dwayne, security has stepped up for every major event throughout the city. Now, Crew fans not letting anything scare them away from any of our games, especially not this MLS Cup. But Homeland Security, Columbus Police, and MAPFRE Stadium all teaming up to make sure that you are safe. They say it is not in reaction to any current threat.
Am I concerned about big crowds? You bet I am. But I'm going to go anyway.
Bruce Ingram loved game and is trusting security and law enforcement to keep him safe. At MAPFRE Stadium, the security effort is already in motion. Metal detectors are in place, and off-duty Columbus Police will provide extra security.
We don't expect any problems.
Even Homeland Security is getting in on the action, monitoring for any threats to the public. But it turns out it's business as usual.
We're not doing anything.
Security up major event throughout the state, and there are no credible threats for this weekend. But he says law enforcement needs your help too.
Continue reporting suspicious activity. That's the biggest thing that you can do.
For Bruce Ingram, that's good enough.
Go Crew and I'll be there.
Now, Homeland Security is making it super easy for you to be able to report any suspicious activity. They have created the Safer Ohio app. You are able to download that app for both Android or iPhones. You simply go to report suspicious activity, then you're able to take and send that note directly to Homeland Security. They say it is one step closer to making sure that we are safe as Americans. Reporting live from MAPFRE Stadium, Renee LaSalle, NBC4.
All right, Renee, thank you. Our sports team, by the way, got a chance to see the 2008 MLS Cup up close and personal today. Matt Barnes joining us now with what the Crew has to say as they try to win this year's Cup.
Yes, Dwayne, just about 47 hours away until kickoff of the final between the Crew and the Timbers, and nerves are definitely setting in on both sides, and that's to be expected. This is a long season for these guys, and for it all to come down to one 90-minute match will get you some butterflies in your stomach. Just out from both teams gathered for one last photo op before the game, right next to that 2015 MLS Cup. That one team will claim on Sunday. The Crew with a huge advantage in the game versus the Timbers because this championship game is right here in Columbus. This is just the 5th time the Cup will be played on home turf, and so far, the home teams are 4-0.
You know, I think all the experiences just make you value it a little bit more, and you know, it's special to be able to play it at home. You know, it's different than, you know, a long time ago, and I like the new format. I really do. You know, obviously I like it even more when it works out in our favor.
Michael Parkhurst, who you saw there, has played in 3 of these Cup finals, and Crew head coach Greg Berhalter hoping to become just the 3rd person ever to win a Cup as a player and as a coach. Beyond them, though, a lot of guys who have never played a game this big on both teams, so it should make for some fun soccer come Sunday. Colleen?
All right, thank you, Matt. And we want to remind you, coming up at 5:30, Audrey Hassan tells us how they keep the grass in that stadium looking so green this time of year. Be sure to go to NBC4i.com for more on the Crew.